All right, this is day 20 of me picking an album from this filter, working out to it, and giving it a review. This is a series I've been doing called Muscle Music, and I only do albums I've never listened to before. I've already listened to The Low End Theory. It's a great album, though. Definitely a fantastic, timeless album. I really do love it. Also, already listened to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's a good album. Pretty inconsistent, but has Kanye's best songs on it. Miles Davis, Bitches Brew. All right. All right, we're back from the gym. We did our push day today, and I am halfway through the third song. I didn't realize this album was an hour and 45 minutes, so I will see you when I'm actually done with the album. All right, I actually finished it. Here are my thoughts on Bitches Brew by Miles Davis. So reviewing an album like this makes me feel a little bit inadequate just because, I'm a fan of jazz. I like jazz in smaller snippets, though, I like it on like a Sunday morning if you're having breakfast or if you just really want to chill out and do something a bit more relaxed. But this album was kind of different from both of those emotions in two different ways. The first one being this album is an hour and 45 minutes. So if you're not into jazz for that whole thing, it's not going to be your vibe. Secondly, I was at the gym for half of it, really. So didn't really get me in the mood to work out, especially because I got there at like 4:45 because of work. And entire place was packed. So two differing vibes. Plus, I already know the legend of Miles Davis. I know Kind of Blue was the album he put out before this, or maybe it was after this. And my roommate in college actually had a poster of Bitches Brew up on the wall. So I've always been kind of intrigued as to listen to this album. And it's a good album. I enjoyed it. It's just hard to rank it, especially if the first two tracks alone are 20 minutes and 27 minutes. Like those two tracks alone are an album's worth of material by themselves. But I for sure enjoyed it. I feel like under differing circumstances, this album could be a good like mood setter, if more of like a wine sipping experience than, shoulder presses. I did like the opening track, which was Pharaoh's Dance. It's harder for me to explain like why I liked it if I was like, oh, if you go to 13:45 and you hear this lick, I'm not going to do that. But they felt like they were, jauntier and had a bit more cooperation. I also really liked Miles Runs the Voodoo Down, which had a bit more electric guitar and that had a bit more of that prominent in the soloing. And so that was a bit more like a jazz fusion sound, which I really enjoyed. But yeah, this album was a really big challenge for me, not because of the content, but just because it was so long and the vibe was just a weird switch up, especially at the gym. In terms of a ranking, I'm probably sitting at a high 6 to a low 7, at least for now. Like and follow for more, and the Sips app gets banned. Goodbye.